So the Blood Moon event is ending soon, and I thought that it would be fun to try and learn Billy while it's still up, because the Blood Moon event is so, like, low stakes that I just can't bring myself to care that much if I lose. Whereas with normal queue, it feels a little bit more, you know, I feel a little bit more competitive in normal queue. And so I think it's a good place to try and experiment more with the killers who I've fallen off of a bit for. I pretty much haven't been able to play Billy since not his initial rework, but when they changed his turn radius, what's it called? Like the initial turn radius from what, 0.75 seconds to 1 full second or whatever. Totally ruins all of the muscle memory I had for him. I'm playing him here and there a little bit, but I'm not as good at him or as consistent with him since they made that change. And maybe, you know, if I feel like I start getting the hang of Billy, I might move on to some other killers that I also want to get a little bit better as. If, presuming, of course, that I actually make some improvements with him. Which is not definite, that's for certain. Billy is not the easiest. I've definitely tried a couple of times. I'll pick him up for like 3 or 4 matches to try and learn him. And by the 4th match, I'm starting to get it. And then I am like kind of tired of Billy. I'm like tired of losing in normal match queues. As him, so I swap back off. But with the Blood Moon, I played a full day of Bubba, which surprised me, honestly, because I'm not... I mean, I like Bubba, but I definitely wouldn't put him near the top half of my killers, maybe even, in terms of how much I like playing them. So I think just having the low stakes of an event that is so completely out of your control, where you're expected to lose, is just like, I don't really mind, you know, playing killers who I'm not as experienced with. Potentially, maybe look at... I have not played Myers much since the rework. To be fair, the rework didn't exactly change what you do with him. It changed how you play him, but not the way you play him, because you still look at survivors and hold down right click, and just now you do it from a distance instead of up close. So he's a lot closer to how you play with Ghostface, where with Ghostface you stalk the survivor to 99 from a distance, and then you get up close to them, pop the 99 and down them. Basically, you do the same thing with Myers now. You stalk them up to a 99 tier 2, and then you from a distance, and you walk up to them and pop it. Main difference is that you actually have a terror radius, but overall, not that big of a difference. I'm not totally certain what the best general add-ons for Billy are. I know that, like, Low Pro is still good because it lets you get, like, free M1s through pallets, and you also you get to go the extra little bit of distance through the pallet. They made it so it doesn't down anymore, which obviously is a good change. But it's still, like, pretty good. I'm not certain if the engravings are good. Since he's so fast base kit, I think you don't really need them that much. I'm not certain. I know that, what is it, the recovery time after a chainsaw used to be good, but I think they nerfed it, and they also made it so it doesn't apply to overdrive, so they're not quite as good. So the things that I'm using are, increased overdrive generation. Because that's makes sense to me as to what would be good on him. Increased overdrive duration and generation. Because you basically get more time where you have a faster chainsaw in terms of charging the chainsaw and actually your movement speed. So to me, that makes sense to be some of his better add-ons. At least for general use purpose. Even if the Eerie engravings were really good, I don't know if I would use them in general since they're iridescent. So if I like played Billy for like 2 days, I might just run out of them. Good start. Maybe I should have put on like Bamboozle. There's 2 people over here. There we go. This is a much more curvable. She didn't make it for the pallet. I think that's 2 people on the second floor, or just 1? They went into here. Fake the jump. Ah, damn. I mean, they already have 2 vaults on the window now. Don't see me? I think I fucked it. She was just waiting on the corner. Smart. Don't see her. Oh. Got rid of Undying. Nope. I probably should have ran her the other way. I pretty much just gave her all she could ever want. I zoned her into the map instead of towards the edge. I'm pretty sure the injured Sable was working on this. Which means they might be doing their totem right now. Nope. I don't think that's been touched in a while. I don't know where anybody is, so... They go... Here they are. Oh, you're still injured. Nope. No dead hard. Well, that's plaything value, I guess. I don't really want to... Oh, barbecue, let's see. Nope, okay, there's somebody. Aw, man. I think she has sprint burst, because she was... Nope. She was walking in a weird way. That gen is very close to being finished. Okay, the other... Unfortunate. The other far generator is the only one I saw somebody on. Could have sworn I heard an injured Sable. Oh. Here they are. I meant to fake it. I went a little bit too deep. That's going to give her... I don't want to deal with Shaq without Bamboozle. Honestly, Green Pale feels pretty good for Billy. She's not looking behind her. The rocks are like pretty easy to bounce off of. Or not bounce, but hug them alongside. I think she's going towards Shack. Not quite. She's not going towards the pallet. She's just rock teching me. And she already showed she didn't have Dead Heart earlier. Ooh. I swear, I keep hearing noises to my side that aren't there. Oops. One person way over there. Did you heal under hook or anything? Oh, you did. Think you dropped this? Yeah. I got a good angle on... Nah, she just went for the pallet and dropped it. I may have to leave Jane. She's playing a little bit too safe. Ah. Oh, this is double pallet? Okay, well. People who drop strong pallets early generally panic a little bit when they get to weaker pallets, so. Fortunately, she found a rock that was not very strong. Sable is still injured, and I think she played pretty well, so I feel like she might have Dead Hard. Weak pallet? Hmm. I was very confident. Oh, I did not realize the window was facing this way. I thought the window was facing the other way. That was really stupid of me. Hmm. That was good. Nobody's on Death Hook out of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4. Oh. She's on Death Hook. I was trying to look back and forth. I didn't actually mean to commit. Jane's door will probably be open by the time I get there. I may just barely be able to interrupt this one, though. I guess she has Iron Will. There's no way she still has, off the record at this point. I mean, that's a pretty smart play, trying to hide in a corner silently so that I think that they're both over on this thing. Honestly, if the Jane hadn't fully opened the door, well, if I didn't have barbecue and Jane didn't fully open the door, then that play would have worked out. But since I had barbecue, I knew she was there, and since Jane opened the door, I knew that, you know, I wouldn't be able to defend that side. But of course, Jane sort of has to open the door, otherwise I'm a chainsaw killer and I insta-down her. You know, not really, it's not like it's a bad play from her. Do I? Honestly, I didn't really need Bamboozle. I just leave chases where windows are good. And since I have the chainsaw, I can leave chases so quickly, it's fine. Other killers, you know, when you find yourself in a strong area, you leave a chase, it just takes so long, but a strong window is just I walk away from. Is it worth having Undying? I think Undying is kind of funny on Plaything because somebody like runs around the map for like, 30 or 40 seconds. They finally find their Plaything aura. They spend, 12 seconds cleansing it, and it doesn't even go away. I don't think it's actually good, it's just funny. So, I guess I do crowd control. Because that'll make the Plaything spawns harder to find, but I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the totems that spawn at the very start of a match, because it's so easy for somebody to spawn on them and you don't, get anything good out of them. Because Plaything, if not for the aura, like, Plaything is almost impossible to find. And Noed, I mean, we spent a long time without aura, and yeah, that thing was kind of impossible to find sometimes, even when you had a full team looking for it. Because instead of spawning right at the start of the match where all 4 survivors spawn, I swear to God, like, when the 4 survivors spawn, 3 of them usually spawn on top of hexes. It's so weird. And then if you're unlucky and you get the 3/5 chance where they spawn on the hex, you're just like, ah, damn. That's something that Lethal can kind of help a little bit, but yeah. Undying sort of alleviates some of the issues with hexes, but not all of them. Because Undying and whatever hex you have, people can just spawn on both of them at the start, and you're just like, damn, I get nothing. But yeah, Plaything, Noed, 2 can play kind of. Penti Undying Thrill Hex. That's that's fair, but that's also like a lot of commitment for essentially 1 hex. I think like that can work. It's just that if the 1 hex you want isn't super strong and just nobody touches your hexes, you end up not getting a lot of value. Plus, I'm queuing in the blood event, so Penti just doesn't do anything right now. I just wish that like they just made the little change so that every hex only spawns when it takes effect. Like crowd control spawns at the start of the match. I just wish that instead it spawned when somebody took a vault. Cause that's what is it? Blinding hex. This 2 can play only spawns after 2 stuns, so when it takes effect from there on in. No, it only spawns when it gives you your Noed abilities. Like, Devour Hope, you don't get any effect until you get a hook, but it spawns at the start of the match. I think if it spawned when you did your first hook or when you got your first stack, it would be significantly better. Compared to just people spawn on top of the hex every time. I definitely really like crowd control. I like it more and more. It's just I just wish I had an extra perk slot for Undying, because lethal is like just my favorite perk. Whenever I don't use lethal, it feels terrible because I don't know exactly where survivors spawn, and if I know exactly where survivors spawn, then I can pick out whichever one is, I need the obsession, so I can look out for the outline of the obsession if I have, like, play with your food, or I can find whoever is in the worst spot, or, I can go into where all 3 of the survivors spawn instead of where just 1 of them spawn. When I don't have it, it's like, 1 in 5 games, I just look in the wrong place for survivors, and they pop a gen before I find somebody. And then, in the other, 3 out of 5 games, I find like the suboptimal survivor, I find the one that's spawned at Shack or the one that spawned at Main or whatever. And only 1 in 5 is like, this is about comparable to if I just brought lethal. And the alternative's corrupt, but the way you play around corrupt is... It makes games go a lot slower, which I don't super enjoy. May as well trigger that while I'm here. There's 2 people on this blood pump, yeah. I think I get you? If I was better. God, no! Crowd control! Immediately. I didn't even see him on lethal. I couldn't defend it. That's not fair. Whoa. How did I not bump? I literally went like 90 degrees into the rock. Not quite. This might be too small of a loop to chainsaw. She went into one of these. I couldn't see which one it was. Should get her. Wait, she has head on. Come on, come on, come on. Open space. Where is the space bar? Why does that prompt take so long? All right, I'm leaving. Giving me this pallet. Ah. This is going much worse. There we go. That was a good one. Did the real gen pop, or was it just the 2 blood gens? I'll be in trouble if the 1 actual gen that matters popped, but otherwise I think that's fine. Is this... what, Nick? Oh, where are the scratch marks? Okay, here they are? Question mark? Aw, man, he hid too well. Well, I know somebody else was somewhere over here. Oh, here's Nick. Do I have... I hate how you can bump on the side of a pallet just perfectly so that you don't get the down. I mean, this is a completely rounded surface. Surely this should curve really easily, right? Nope. I guess it just works like a hard surface. This takes like 10 minutes to get the pallet out. Nope. I abandon my chase and I find nobody. There are scratch marks here. This is going so much worse. Okay. Well, I guess I'm tunneling him. These survivors are really good at getting out of the way. I saw where she went this time, though. Am I crazy? I literally saw her go this way. Okay, I knew it. There's so many rocks to check. Yeah. With like 12 different rocks to hide behind, it ends up being, you know, I have to calculate. He actually went for the pallet. Oh wow, I misread this loop incredibly. You know, I'm gonna leave. I have 99 to overcharge. Aw, he left. That was smart. I thought he was gonna take the window. I feel like the geometry in here is worse for curves. Thank you, overcharge. Could be we'll make it, could be resurgence. There's a bunch of things that make off the hook heals fast right now. Which is fair enough. Plus I'm playing Billy. Doesn't bother me too much. No, he was going for the window. I feel like his stuff is too strong. Let me... Oops. Well, this will be a kill, but then they can all leave the match. Are you camping this pallet? No. I can respect fake camping. Ah. Hmm. It's awkward because it's easier to curve the other direction, but I have overdrive. Ah, I see. Well, this is one kill. That's fine. I did not play very well. This is more like how my average Billy match goes. Okay, crowd control. You disappoint me this match. Actually, plaything is just so nice on insta-down killers. Because like crowd control plus undying is pretty comfy. But I think it's just not going to be worth it. I'm getting stunned a lot with Billy, more than I do with other killers. So maybe just run enduring. Object. They remove his faster when stun recharge or your chainsaw charges faster. I think they did. Yeah. I guess that makes sense because it might be a little bit too good with his better base speed, and they would probably have to. And they'd probably have to make an exception for overdrive, like what they did with the chainsaw cooldown add-ons. I'm All Shaking Thunder makes me sad. It's so close to being a really fun perk, but it's just... I think if they changed it from like 16 seconds lunge distance to like 30 or something, that way you could queue it up before you start a chase and then use it during chase, it would be worth using. But as it is, 16 seconds is just... It makes it so you have to get it mid-chase, which is just not viable a lot of the time. I guess I could do... Oh, I keep forgetting that the Blood Moon gens don't activate things. Because, like, in my mind, I understand that I can't use regression on them, but I keep thinking, like, oh, I'll use coup. Because when they pop, it'll give me coup stacks, and then I put it on, and I'm like, wait, no. They don't trigger any of the gen perks. So I was this close to putting on Cruel Limits, but that don't work. It's so sad. And I'm just surprised because, like, I don't understand how they made it so that they count towards gen timers but don't count towards perks. I feel like that takes extra effort to code out. Recitation. Nothing really that appealing aside from hexes on Billy. Everything else just feels so much more situational. I think I could go No Way Out if I really wanted to, but eh. Because none of the haste perks are worth using on Billy. Which is like the second main thing that I usually use during a blood event. And Exposed doesn't work. Which, or well, there's no reason for it because I can just chainsaw them. It kind of is just stealth, isn't it? It's like stealth, bamboozle, and info. Those are the three things that work on Billy. So few. I would honestly, I kind of wish they just didn't bring the eye event offerings. I feel like if they didn't have those, everybody would be bringing BPS, and probably the amount of blood points that everybody got would be like 5 times as high than with the eye event offerings. It's like it's a red herring. Makes people think that this is the one worth bringing, and it's just worse than the normal blood point offerings. Ronfields is okay for Billy? I don't know. I feel like it's... I have a lot of trouble using his chainsaw around actual loops. But when it comes to... Free down? No. When it comes to the... Paths like this, I guess, aren't so bad. Ah, she ran into me. What? What? Game? Okay. That's unfortunate. I missed one chainsaw hit. I missed a hit on her running into me, and then he was like, "No, that was too bad. You're kicked. You can't do that. You can't be that bad at Billy. You're out." Back to the queue with you. I'll just give in and use Bamboozle. I don't like Bamboozle, but it's probably gonna give me more value than Enduring overall. If crowd control was just a little bit more consistent, I would probably pick it over Bamboozle every time. Because the matches where crowd control does its job, oh, it is beautiful. But when it doesn't, it's not good. I mean, like every hex. Pretty much like every hex. It wins you the game, it gives you insane value, but does nothing. No in between. A very sad state of affairs. I think probably my favorite hex and the way it works is gotta be Face the Darkness, because you have some control over where it spawns. Because if you hit a survivor and you like take a quick look around, you're like, I think that's a good hex spawn. You can choose to leave them and go chase other people. But if you like look around, you're like, oh, that spawn is, it's really obvious, it's in shack or whatever. You can just commit to chase and get the down. So like you have direct control over when it spawns and where it spawns, which I'm a big fan of. Aside from that, the closest thing you can get to like manipulating where a hex spawns is using Plaything to take up 4 of the 5 spawns, and then having no Ed appear in the end game, or 2 can play appear in the end game. Or I guess vice versa, you have other hexes take up spawns, and then Plaything takes up the remaining spawns. Basically, if you have hexes where you have so many hexes that they like, get rid of some of the bad spawns by themselves, then the other ones can spawn in better places, is what I'm saying. Which is like, it's okay, but then it's sort of a high investment for medium to low return. Killers should keep... Wait, hold on. I think that's the first time I've read a tip about the blood pumps. Killers should keep an eye about how much blood is in the pump. How do I know how much blood is in a pump? Like, there's an indicator for that? Boo. Alright, big first down. And that right there is why lethal is my favorite perk. Oh my god, I hate hills. What is this? Ooh. I did not read that rock correctly. Okay. She drops this. Ah, I think if I did that correctly, I might have gotten her. Damn. Almost got the lore immediately. Ooh, straight through your friggin' balanced. Oh, I wanted her to give me a free hit. This Laura wants to be chased, which you should never do. If somebody wants to be chased, you should never chase them. Or if you do, you just do it in like the most basic manner. Yeah. I think I'll go back and harass the unhook. Because she's still Plaything. She has no idea. You have balanced. Oh my god, she ran in. I was not expecting her to ran into me so badly that, like, I just totally whiffed my chainsaw. Drops this? Yeah. She'll just pre-drop everything from now on, which is fair enough. You don't have a strong tile here. All you have is like a filler pallet. I think it's worth doing it like that. Because now she has nothing. And she is balanced, so no dead hard. Yeah, that Laura really wants me to chase her. Oh, I think that was actually a pretty good one. I just barely didn't get it through. You don't make the window vault here. Wow. I guess if they had overcharged, maybe. You're gonna have to drop Shack Pallet here. I thought I had backed up enough. That's unfortunate. Really? Did my chainsaw get fat shamed? What was that? Nah, she's just camping the pallet. Never mind. Maybe a bit ambitious. Not even looking behind her. Yes. The answer to if it's green hair or a leaf is yes. It's both. Ooh, she ran that in just a way that confused me. I meant to go straight and then... she'll give me a pallet here. I was so expecting the pallet that I just kind of screwed it up. I'll take an M1, that's fine. It should still be bamboozled for... No, not anymore. This should be a down. She faked a bamboozled window. Alright, I have Plaything on Kate. I don't see either of them on Barbecue, though. Kate may have off the record. Ooh, scratch marks? There they are. If I saw those earlier, I might have been able to do something about it. That's fine. I think she... Yeah, go straight for the window. Have I gotten rid of this pallet yet? No, I have not. You're gonna give it to me. Or that. Or you can run into a wall and give me a down. That works for me. Gonna assume that Kate has off the record. I'm gonna find her right here. Yep. That gen is like 2 seconds from completing. She wasn't looking behind her, so no worry about dead hard. So the left gen is the other one that has a little bit of progress. This is literally 99. I think I saw Laura hiding behind this rock, like right here. Right here? She ran away. Oh, it's Jill. Actually, I think it's better for me to go back to Hook. They'll pop that Jhin if I don't. Ooh, that's a good plaything value. They're right next to totems. I guess it's time to check on this Jhin. Damn. It's at like 20. It's gonna be like 2 or 3 trips before they actually finish it. Oh, True Branch. Alright, they touched it. Oh wait, they did not know. Huh. Surprised that one missed. How am I missing these? Honestly, I'm gonna go back to that Jhin. I think Laura's gonna be working on it. Yep. Oh no, not Laura. Hmm. They may honestly finish this before I have the chance to hook her. It's gonna be close though. Actually, it's regressed more than I thought. It's only like 80. Hmm. Issue is that I didn't see barbecue, so I don't think they're working on that Jhin. That's a nothing. Okay, here we go. Laura, I will absolutely... I'm just gonna wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... Don't body block with your base kit BT. Especially when you don't have decisive. Hello. And you are injured. I feel like she has Dead Hard. She played pretty well. I feel like people who play well usually have Dead Hard. If they don't have like Sprint Burst or something. Body block the window and... she's not looking back at me. Used my chainsaw a couple of times, but I feel like a lot of that was just being good at normal M1 killers rather than Billy specific. I'm a little bit surprised that they're not extending the Blood Moon actually. Because I feel like there were a number of issues. I guess I kind of understand it because the Blood Moon, like the event queue wasn't received well. I feel like I could almost see them extending the Blood Point bonus, but then getting rid of the event queue for Chaos Shuffle. Although honestly, I kind of wish they just didn't pull in Chaos Shuffle. Cause like I don't. I'm personally not the biggest fan of event queues because a lot of the time it's just like it splits you into the normal games, which are now hyper sweaty, and the event queue games, which are really unbalanced and maybe a little bit too casual for me. It happened. The worst case was definitely with 2v8, where you'd spend 30 minutes about, or 30 minutes just queuing up. What do I think about Monster Hunter? That's a broad question. Monster Hunter is probably the only game that rivals Dead by Daylight in terms of playtime for me. I have 2,000 hours in DBD and probably somewhere between 2 to 3,000 hours across all of the Monster Hunter games. Pokemon Coliseum is just like peak Pokemon. The doubles format is just really good. It's got a great story. Shadow Pokemon catching mechanic was cool. The fact that there was such a limited amount of Pokemon that you could pick made it feel, ironically, it felt like there was more team diversity because you had such a few Pokemon. You never felt like this one Pokemon is always the right answer because there were so few. Whereas when you have a whole region to pick from, you can just feel like, I got, this Pokemon and it's so much better in every single scenario. There's never a need to change anything. Monkey Ball is just like a good casual game. I feel like you can play it with, non-gamer gamers and still have a pretty good time. Runa Factory is kind of like a Souls-like. It's like if you put a dating sim into a Souls-like, almost. Its combat isn't quite in depth as most Souls-like, but Tides of Destiny is the main Rune Factory that I think about, and it's like it's very close in a number of ways. And then Dead by Daylight is the other half of the Monster Hunter equation, where it's just I spent the most time in it. It's been the most consistently fun game. It has a good, time investment to skill acquirement, I feel. There are some games where you could play, hundreds of thousands of hours and get no feedback on getting better. And then some games you can spend like 5 hours and become a god at them. A lot of shooters have that kind of dynamic where you pick them up and you're either really good at them or you're useless at them, and there's very little in between. One of the issues I had with I played Valorant for like a short time. One of the issues I had with it was that the entire game pretty much came down to like who shot the other person in the head first. And so I spent like a month not being able to shoot anybody in the head, so I lost all of my matches. And then I did aim training for like 1 or 2 weeks, and then I won all of my matches, and it felt like the dichotomy was kind of off. It didn't feel very gratifying. Whereas with Dead by Daylight, it's a little bit more balanced. Where, you spend more time, you get better at killers, you get more consistent. But it's never like, it's usually isn't a consistent stomping in either direction. It goes back and forth. Which, in some ways is good, in some ways is bad. Not the biggest fan of Grim Pantry. Swamp is one of the few maps that hasn't been reworked yet. Or did get reworked early on and they just never touched it again? Well, you're in a corner. You're in a dead zone over here. There's no way you make this window vault. Even with the 20% bonus. Do 2 people have distortion? I feel like I only saw 2 with lethal. Ooh, there's a rock. That was a good adaptation by her. And one before... I think I got auto-aimed. Well, never chase in main building on here. It's a little bit more curve. Jin's one pump away. Did they... I think they went into... Am I crazy? Where did her scratch marks go? Yeah. It's a consistent... Honestly, it's not just... It feels extra weird around stairs, but... Just corners in general, especially sharp corners, auto-aim's pretty bad about. Wow, I don't know how she stealthed so well, but... Definitely... messed me up. You know what if I just bamboozled your tea? You don't make the L. Yep. Only one person on barbecue. It's gotta be two people with distortion. Because it's so consistent. Did she double back? She did. Ugh. I guess I go back to hook. Don't want to waste time chasing main. Hello. Oh, this is an awkward loop. There's so many sprint bursts, but she stays in... Oh. Works for me. Nope, that was way too late. No, not plaything. You're supposed to be blind and quiet. I have no idea where I'm coming from. Let's see. Nope. Take the window? Yep. Then chase him on the short side. Ooh. If I can... Ah, that was smart by him. I think his setup is a little bit too strong. Huh, where did they go? They healed too. I say... Am I maybe I'm remembering the wrong hook, honestly. I hate how there's like 4 main buildings in Swamp. Because this is the main building, that's the main building, you have Shack, and then you have the other building. Honestly, I thought he dropped off, whatever. Here's Cheryl. I want her going the other direction. Convince her that I'm fully committing, and then... give me Shack Pallet. Did you try and go for the bamboozled window? I actually didn't realize. There's another pallet. With overdrive I could have made that, but not so much without. That was pretty good. Those are somebody else's scratches. You know, Feng has a flashlight. Finishes it in my face. Ah. Alright. Well, not going in there where it's all walls. That's a window. Oh, they're both in there. They're like freaking rats underneath the foundations of a house. I don't know where Cheryl is. Nor Fung. Ooh. She has lights, so no dead hard. Oh wow, these hooks suck. I feel like there should be one more in the middle of these two. This basement is messing with hook spawns. They're all on main. Okay, sprint burst dunk at it. I guess she's going for the pallet. Okay. I thought she might screw up, and honestly, I probably could have chainsawed her there. I body blocked the pallet. She'll go for window. Maybe if I hide my red stain, she runs into me in a dumb way. Yep. Perfect. Is that the blood pump again? There she is. No way I get... Ugh. Ah, I didn't even get the hit! I was so deep into that animation, I'm so surprised. Go back to hook. Are you self-carrying under hook? I guess med-kitting under hook. Well, she doesn't have any tunneling protection now, so... Wait, she doesn't have scratch marks. Is it a boon? The one boon that hides you? That's the only thing that could have taken away her scratch marks, because it's not like I gave her distortion stacks. This will be a kill. They probably finish up a gen after I throw her up. But she had scratch marks on top. I'm so confused. I don't know if I ever hooked it or not, though, so he may not have plaything on him. I guess I go camp her hook in the door. Babysitter. Oh, after unhook, you're right. That is a thing. It definitely messes me up when, like, the 3 super niche perks have an effect similar to the 3 super common perks. Because what there's Babysitter, I think... Was it Last One Standing? It could be Lucky Break, but I don't think that's... I don't know, I guess we'll see. There's also the Yoon Jin perk that takes away scratch marks. It wasn't this one, because that's only if somebody else gets injured or something. But, like, I definitely get screwed up whenever somebody puts one of those on, because I'm just like, what the hell? Aww. That was a really good line up for getting that hit. So there were at least 2 distortions, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Distortion on Fung... No, only 1. Claudette had... Oh, no, wait. Distortion on Claudette. And, yep, Babysitter on Renato. Yeah, so... Super confusing when I'm used to Distortion getting rid of scratch marks, then all of a sudden, Babysitter does it. She didn't even take use of it, because she just healed directly under hook. I brought everybody up to P9 now. Oh, did they rename? Except artist. Let's see. Gift of Pain, Plaything, Deadlock. No, they're all the same. I'm not certain that they need to rename them. Although it might be that since I own Cenobite, the perks aren't renamed. Is that how they did it last time? Or if you owned Demo, it's still... No. Maybe they have a deal where they just left them the same. Yeah, they renamed Surge and Jolt, and still getting used to that back and forth. I'm debating on somebody that I should P100, because I feel like I haven't really had a killer speak to me since they nerfed Skull Merchant. Skull Merchant was like my favorite killer during the 2-beam iteration, but when they just like buried her, it sort of made me sad. And Sadako I liked a lot in her original release, and I just kind of fell off a little bit off of her. And I don't have any one specific killer that I'm like, this is the one. Departure of Chapter 21. Changes affect players depending on whether or not they own the chapter. Perks remain unchanged. Perk will change into No Holds Barred. I see. Okay, so since I people that own them, they keep the same thing. Makes sense. No Holds Barred. Doesn't quite feel right. Fortune's Plaything. Fortune's Fool. Oh, Weeping... Okay, so No Holds Barred, that doesn't feel right. Fortune Fool, that doesn't feel right. Weeping Wound's actually a sick name. I feel like Fortune's Fool doesn't exactly fit for Plaything in my mind, and No Holds Barred is like the opposite. Because very much you do hold the bars. you hold the generator bars with Deadlock. I guess Fool kind of makes sense since it's oblivious. But not quite as much as Plaything. Or maybe that's just because I'm so used to Plaything. I see anything that's different and my brain goes off. Although honestly, I would be so down for them to just make Weeping Wounds the actual name for Gift of Pain, because that's a really cool one. Demus switch stays pressed. I guess, yeah, it is kind of like the reverse of DMS. Like the actual meaning. I suppose they probably don't think into the practicality of what of what they're saying, whether that perfectly lines up with what the perks do. As long as it vaguely makes some sense. DMS, oh, when you let go of a thing, something happens. Yes. Good enough. So many eyes. I feel like... like, was it? You bring up to 1,000% blunt gain if all 5 people bring Bloody Party streamers, right? So many missed out blood points. Okay, so 3 over here and 1 in main. So there's these 2. Dwight looks like he has sprint burst? No? Yeah. Where's the other one? There you are. Surely you don't also have sprint burst, right? I'll just take my free hit, that's fine. You're zoned so dead. Thank you, dead dog. I love you. Sometimes, when main isn't the primary place people go. Scratch. Okay, there we go. Think he's gonna try and... no. He's saving up his sprint burst. Ooh, I think I hit him through his sprint burst. Walk into me, walk into me, walk into me. I don't think he even looked behind him. I mean, good fake, but I think you're still dead. Yep. Drop a drone in main table. I mean, you should still be able to do it, it's just not good. Unless you're talking about the very first version of Skull Merchant. Whoa, what? I got stuck on that box and it auto-ended my chainsaw. Ah, he turned the curb. No, last year, 2B merchant? Yeah. I mean, you should still be able to do it, it's just not good. I thought I saw somebody hiding, but it was just the cloth. I didn't want to chase in main, but now I'm just not chasing anybody. Which is the issue I have with Dead Dog. Is sometimes those are your options, chase nobody or chase in main. Ooh, that was pretty good. Alright, somebody surely is going for the save now, right? Yep. Ugh. No, if I didn't get stunned by that, I would have been able to grab him. Alright, Dwight. You've made your choice. I'm tunneling you now. That's a window. And surely he runs for pallet over here. Yep. This is a window into the breakable window. No, he's gonna make it to main. Oh, I guess he uses this. Okay. Alright, I've destroyed all of the things in main. Oof. Run into me like a fool. You kind of did. I think you go down. Oh, wow. He didn't... I was so confident he was going to take the window if he didn't drop the pallet. Alright, you know what? This works for me. 50-50. Ooh, that was really good. It's gotta be really hard to time that just right. You can't drop it earlier than that, or I can just react. Okay, you're right around this totem. I don't know if you're playthinged anymore, though. Because one of them has been cleansed. Darn. I don't really want to chase him. Whoever it is, the unhooker. What? Oh, I thought the blood can was a person. I don't really want to chase him. I don't know who the person who unhooked him is. No DS, please? Okay. Oh, that's fortunate, at least. Not a great place to unhook him, or to hook him, because no barbecue value. I honestly only but barely saw her. I only saw her because of the purple. I thought it was a Twitch shirt, to be honest. And she goes up here. You can't both take the window. Oh, that is so rude, Yunjin. This guy is on death hook. I can't believe you did that to him. I think you have one hook on you. Poor guy had half a heal and was on death hook. You stole his window. Oh, and TDC. Granted, he probably should have, you know, taken the window earlier, but still. One. There's no way he falls for this, right? Oh my god, he had... Bro, what were you looking for? Okay, that gen popped. There's Gabriel. Hopefully no way he opened this fast enough. Ah, damn boxes. Run into me? I ran to window, that works. There's Yunjin. Because I'm trying to protect the door and my hook. I just need them to make a mistake. Okay, there's Gabriel on the door. There's Yunjin. God, these 70-second timers. Ah, that was so close. They're gonna get the unhook and I'm not gonna down Gabriel. Where's overcharge when you need it? He's going long. Ah. It's going along the back end. Run into me? Yep. Whoa. I am surprised I didn't bump on the... What the wagon? There's a non-zero chance I can get one of them, but... Well... not if I do that. If they're just, like, sitting a little bit too... Nah, I get the hit. Yunjin is not safe, but I don't know where she is. And if she saves Gabriel, then... that's not good for me. What? I guess I should go for Yunjin. And then Slugger for Gabriel. I mean, you're trapped now. Yep. You're not looking behind you, so no dead hard. Oh, she had Unbreakable. That makes sense. Where did you go? You didn't go this way. I don't see her scratch marks. I'm gonna hold this gate and... Ooh, she's probably gonna make it out. If she didn't immediately go straight for this gate, then I may be able to stop her. She's not here. Actually, she may die to endgame collapse. Because she doesn't have time to open the other gate unless she's got there immediately. She might have been banking on hatch. Yeah. But I don't think they opened it earlier is the only thing. Oh. No, she was right there. Yeah, because when she got up, there was about 25 seconds left. So if she went straight to the other gate, she would have made it. Otherwise, the 13 or so seconds would have been too long for her to open the gate. Like, the main issue would have been hatch for me. But since fortunately that one just spawned where it always should, in Shack, in front of me, personally. I was able to close it, and then it's like... definitely odds weighted in my favor. Because I feel like most people, the normal impulse is to run towards the gate that you've already opened rather than going to hopefully open the other gate. So you figure, you know, the killer will come, check on the open gate, sees nobody, and you hide around the corner. And then maybe they go and check the other gate, and then you go right through. But I didn't do that, I just sat there. And I dared her to try and walk in front of me. Sort of the weird thing about Bamboozle, like that match, I didn't really get any Bamboozle value. And on maps that are generally a little bit better for you, you don't need Bamboozle. It's just the maps that are really bad for you that you do. So it feels like overkill on like what, a third of the matches, and then like underkill on another third, and it's just 1/3 where it's like, this is about right. Although sometimes the windows are just, what, it's 20 seconds block? 16 seconds. Sometimes the windows are, you know, so part of such long loops that 16 seconds isn't enough. Like if you're doing the dead dog loop and you block one of the windows, by the time they get back to the starting point, 60 seconds is basically up. Maybe like one round they have to do. Like if they win a 50-50, they don't have to deal with the 16 seconds on the main building in Dead Dog. They put, what was it? They put a cap on pickup speeds, but did they put a cap on vault speeds? Because I remember they were having issues with pickups messing with DS timing. Like, it would just glitch out DS, so they made it so I think 40 or so % is the maximum you can get. But if I still stack, you know, Dark Arrogance and Wraiths add-ons and Bamboozle and Superior Anatomy, does it still give me all? They still all stack properly? I feel like I remember them putting a cap on it, but I'm not quite as certain about that one. I know there were some glitches that happened a long time ago, but they actually ironed them out. Where if you had so much vault speed, you would end up vaulting to the same side of the window. I think they, like, the next patch they fixed that part. I feel like Call of Brine is a little bit underrated right now. Cause it's like it's the regression isn't that great, but I think it's very nice to know like the info part of it. It's sort of like, I mean, basically it's like if Gearhead was better. Like if you could activate a 60-second Gearhead on every single gen. Because with Gearhead you have to get an injury. Call of Brine like notifies you they're over here. I feel like in 90% of scenarios, like all you really need is those 60 seconds refreshes, notifications to remember that, you know, if you kick a gen at 80 and you're like, I still want to defend this gen, Call of Brine usually notifies you if somebody's about to pop it. Whereas Gearhead, since it's just the ore reading instead of like the loud noise notification, I feel like I miss Gearhead so frequently because I'm just not thinking to look at the gens when Gearhead's up. But Call of Brine goes out of its way to remind me to listen. Makes it very obvious. So I like putting it on like Eruption and Surge builds. Like with Wraith. If I'm ever trying to, you know, defend some gens, having Call of Brine as my info perk means that it's pretty easy for me to know when I need to abandon a chase. As I get the loud noise notification, it's like, that gen was at 20, it's fine. And it's like, that gen was at 60, I should probably go back now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, if I curved that a little bit more, I probably could have gotten him. Oh no, wherever could she be? Right here, maybe? Thank you. A lot of people don't like Toba, but I think it's one of my favorite maps. I get that it's a little bit busy visually, but it's overall, I feel like the loops aren't too strong. Main building isn't that strong. Shack is in like not the worst place. Bounce landing. Because it's not in the direct corner of the map, but it's also not quite... It's like if somebody takes you to chase there, you're not throwing by chasing them. I can hear you. I feel like you're gonna dead hard any second, but... This Ellen... I don't... Okay, she got me. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, you boomed me. I got it. I feel like you would have been better off body blocking for the Yunjin though, but, you know. To each their own. Right in front of me. Okay, this is a big dead zone now. This is a weak enough pallet I can play around. Oh, the window leads right into it. There we go. Yeah, I mean, this entire side of the map is basically a dead zone now. I think the crouching person isn't Yunjin. Yeah, bots don't crouch. Oh, never mind. Oh well. I guess I'll just bamboozle this and get my free kill. Never mind, she left early. Damn. This bot knows how to play around Billy. Just pre-drop every pallet. Alright. What's that object? Pretty sure that's object on Tori. Shack pallet is already gone. Maybe with overdrive. "16 seconds up." It is. Unfortunate. Oh. She was just waiting. Alright, I'm leaving the Tori. Here's Alora and the other one. Alright, screw the shack. Yep. Window. Nah, I screwed that up really badly. I don't think you make a fast fault on the window. Probably could have chainsawed her there, honestly. Give me the pallet. I don't want to chase her this way because she'll get the window. See, it's... I mean, I have a big dead zone, but I can't really use it. Oh, this rock juts out randomly right here. How strange. Hmm. It was possible. I mean, you don't have anything else left. Your window is on the wrong place. So I'm going to go and take you to the basement. Oh no, basement's in shack. Lame. Okay. I'll just take her as far as I can, which is just right here. Oh well. Under other circumstances, I would just go for other people, but this person did teabag me, so it's only fair. Perfect. What? Oh, there you are. Average teabagger. Literally. You just actively didn't take chase, and then you're mad at me for tunneling. It's like, yeah, I'm going to tunnel if you're not going to even try and body block. Of course. You gotta give me a little bit of incentive not to tunnel. Otherwise, why wouldn't I? If I'm not in chase with anybody and you're not gonna body block, it's just better. Not really hitting objects very often. Dissipates when not using chainsaw. I feel like turn rate add-ons would mess up my normal, like what I'm expecting on my turn rate. What is it? The muscle memory I have for normal turning. Increases time it takes for overdrive to start dissipating. Decreases the speed at which the overdrive dissipates when not chainsawing. Okay. Right, hit by chainsaw. Now, it's such a bad add-on. I feel like they should make cracked primeable just like your perma overdrive. If it's gonna damage you for a single health state, I feel like I can understand in theory why you might want to use it in that case, but like 15% and 15%, like why would you ever? Like I get that it's a meme add-on, but most, well, not maybe not most, a lot of the meme add-ons are generally, you know, you trade one part of your power for something else, like Plague. You can't vomit on people, but you can defend gens for like 2 or 3 times as long. I wish they did that for all of the meme add-ons. Because even though Crouch Primeval, you know, if they made it so Chainsaw is permanent, or Overdrive is permanent, I mean, it still probably wouldn't be a good add-on. But I would understand why you would want to use it. As it is, it's just worse yellow add-on for, like, there's just straight up no gain between these two. The only reason you use this one is to stack it with this one. And 30% faster overdrive generation for a health state when you could just have 15? I can't imagine that ever being worthwhile. I do feel like Crazy Overdrive generation. Like these probably are the best add-ons for me to use in general. Like maybe Mangled Hemorrhage is good, but even then it's very much like with asterisks compared to just better overdrive. Because if I'm just constantly using my chainsaw, then who cares if they get Mangled Hemorrhage? Ooh, full 1,015% BP lobby. Love to see it. I guess that might be the first time all event where I've actually had all 5 people bring positive bonus point offerings. Like I think I got to 4 a couple of times, but then one person would bring a map offering. Okay, so they all started in main. Aw, man. I don't know why, but I thought that I would be able to hit the door with the chainsaw. Okay, there we go. That works for me. I saw the little can. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, they turned back. I thought they were going for the unhook. Misread the scratch marks. Alright, now she'll go towards the gen. Can I cut off the person who finished the gen? Nope. Drop it. Oh, there you are. Oh, wait. Oh, they finished the main gen already. That's unfortunate. Crazy? No. I thought I saw you. Ooh, I was able to adapt just in time. Thank you for the free damage state. It's one person across the entire map. Oh. There we go. Okay, they're going for the unhook. They make it in time. She probably body blocks here, right? Oh, you have off the record. I hate off the record for body blocking. With 10-second BT, it's like, if they body block, you can just wait out the 10 seconds. With off the record, you just kind of get screwed. I really felt like I was far enough away at that point. Okay, so this is the L. Zone him towards the T, and he makes a mistake. Down he goes. Get rid of this. I feel like it's too close to the TNL and might make annoying setup. I think just right here. Take my free hit. You're dead. You only have a really weak window. The pallet's already gone. Just watch out for Dead Hard. Look at the toolbox. Nope. There we go. And they're resetting on the little shrine. Boo. Right there is where the slightly faster cooldown go away. Would have been good. Got healed, but he may have DS. Yeah, fair enough. Of course, now I have to kill him. Can't just let him get away with that. Oh, this is a weak tile. No way. Eventually I'll get Bloodlust and he'll die. Oh, he left for a similarly weak tile. Damn, I thought I was closer than that. Man, these two tiles being this close is actually pretty rough. Means if I ever lose a 50-50, he makes it to the other one. Except for Bloodlust, of course. Two people over here. One of you is healing right in front of there. And the other one is, oh, just right here. You already showed me you don't have Dead Hard, so. I think I picked this up far enough away. Honestly, probably not that. With how FOV confuses me. Pallet Stun probably would have been possible. Actually, that's a primary gen. I'd better kick this one first and try to make sure that nobody is gonna pop it by the time I get over there. Oh, even this one has a lot of completion on it. Oh, she left early. Oh, this is bad. Oh wait, I have 2 gens left, not just one. I thought I heard a footstep. Where's the person who did this gen? Blood? No. There we are, scratch marks. Finally. The bamboo, no. Oh, he just left. How did you know? I feel like you shouldn't have known that I was here. Cut her off from Shaq at least. I'll just take the M1, that's fine. No adrenaline, fortunately. Oh, whoa, there was a huge lag spike. Ah, that actually screwed me. I would have been fine without it. Syringe. I just need to back rev her. And I'll go ahead and push him out. Okay. Pull her far away and hopefully I get barbecue info. As to whether I need to stay in front of her, he's trying to pull something. Yeah, I mean, I kind of just need to stay here. If I don't chainsaw, he may be overconfident and think that he can save her. Like, if I'm not revving it 99s. Or we'll just sit here for 70 seconds. Both are options. I don't know why you would ever pick the 70-second one, but... I guess he picked the secret third option. Give me a fourth kill. Won't complain about that. Does he have deliverance? Like, why would you ever? No. Why did you do that? That is... certainly a decision. Oh, that was a stacked lobby. What? Why are we bringing commodities when there's one gen to do? That's interesting. I think it's a bit of a waste of your items when you could use those on matches where you actually have to do multiple gens. I've noticed something with Game of Foot. One of my favorite builds is, where is it? This build is, it's Game of Foot plus Friends Till the End, because what it does is it sort of like automatically forces you not to tunnel. It rewards you for it by making it so that Game of Foot, whenever you break a pallet, you get to 5% haste, and then Friends Till the End, whenever you hook your obsession, it changes the obsession, so it changes who you're supposed to chase after with Game of Foot. But I've noticed that sometimes Game of Foot just like doesn't activate properly. And I think it might have to do with special powers breaking pallets. Cause I use this build on like Nemesis and Bubba, like the two characters who break pallets just a little bit faster. It would also make sense on Singularity, but I just don't play Singu very often. But sometimes Game of Foot just like doesn't activate, and it really confuses me because I'll be in chase with the obsession, and I'll break the pallet, but then I don't get the 5% speed boost, but then randomly I do. And I think what it was is because I broke it with the tentacle, or broke it with the chainsaw for the two of them, which I feel like it might be bugged because I'm pretty sure that breaking it with your power should still trigger Game of Foot. So I'm just, it's very strange. And I am probably like the only person who realized that this might be a problem, because nobody uses Game of Foot, because it's so mediocre. 5% haste is just, it's such a small amount. Plus you have the requirement of breaking a pellet, plus you have the requirement of chasing the obsession. Like, even if they got rid of the need to chase the obsession, it still probably wouldn't be that good of a perk. They would have to make, like, 10% haste or something. I almost feel the same about Knockout. 5% haste, if they pre-drop and immediately run, is just like... Or 5% hindered, rather. It's just such a small amount. Yeah. I'm hoping that these are two of the perks that they're going to look at with the new haste hindered reworks. Because I think Knockout and Game of Foot are like really interesting conceptual perks, but they're just such a small amount of haste. And hopefully while they're there tweaking Game of Foot, they fix the bug. Because I remember using this build like when Game of Foot first came out, and then again when... Huh? That's not right. Where's Billy? There he is. All the way up here. When Game of Foot first came out, and then again when Friends to the End came out. And it did work with powers. So it must have been bugged in like... What, the year since Chucky came out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Year and 3 months since Chucky came out. It is at least a little bit comforting that this build will still work with the new hindered haste changes, since there's only one haste and one hindered. If they buff both of these, if they make Knockout 10% and Game of Foot 10%, then this build will just be better. And I put a Remember Me just because it's another obsession perk. It's honestly probably not even better than No Way Out, but... I may honestly be better just like using Roncore as the last perk here. How many? Why am I changing my enemy build? I don't know. I just like going around my builds and looking at them, and sometimes, you know, when queues take a while, it's nice to just be like, is there a way I could optimize this build just a little bit better? Plus, this is just a build that I think is really neat. Because I feel like I haven't really seen anybody use this build, which makes sense, because it sort of forces you to not tunnel, which ends up, well, not necessarily forcing you. Like, it's sort of better when you don't tunnel, which and kind of makes it worse, because tunneling is one of the best, you know, slowdowns in the game. Obviously, Stabiffle doesn't work. Nemesis doesn't matter. Grim Brace doesn't really matter. I feel like it would have to be Roncore or Play With Your Food. But then once they update the haste, the Play With Your Food isn't going to stack with Game of Foot anymore. Plus, I can't really think of anything else I want to change about my Billy build. It's pretty much as good as it'll get, as it can be, with having to play around no gen regression. Did the servers die? Had a failed match here, and this one feels... Oh, no, never mind. I just had to complain about it, and then it would go. That's about right. Yep. I complain about queue times, and then I instantly get a match, and everybody instantly readies up. That's very Dead by Daylight. Ah, man. The game isn't even a bad map, it's just a boring map. Although I do have Plaything. It's relatively nice for stealth. Ooh, you fool! You foolish fool! You never should have messed with me when I have lethal. What a foolish fool he was to walk into a locker. Good question. Did I hear 2 footsteps? No. Oh, he's mad. He's mad because he got called out by lethal. There's no way I hit this, right? Ooh, definitely not. Bamboozle the T. Mitt? No, she's playing this smart. She's gonna have to dodge. Not quite good enough. Oh, good bamboozle value. No way! Oh, damn it. She... Ah, I thought I was gonna be able to do it again with a barbecue. But she knew... Oh, I think you can curve around this. If you're good. Oh, that was... I mean, she wasn't there. That was, like, close-ish. I think I probably just need a little bit more distance on her. Or that. Oh, wow. No pallets here. I have a feeling she does not use windows. Because she did a loop around... Oh, she did craft a flashbang. You're right. That makes more sense as to why she got in and out of a locker. What? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Just checking. I wanted to be sure what just happened was was what I thought. Those 2 barrels just get rid of collision. Ooh, with overcharge, surely. Okay, chase her the other way, because she can hide in the corner if I go that way. Damn. Probably would have been faster just to normal break it. And goodbye. Okay, no barbecue value. That is some oh my god. Behavior, what was that? What was that auto? I was like right here, and it auto aims me to the door. That is insane. Oh, hello, Sable. What do you have? Hello. Kind of thought she might have sprint burst, but I guess she was just trying to be stealthy. Probably won't see Tori on barbecue. This is like a central hook. I don't blame her for going next, I mean... What do you do when you have 3 people left? Even when gens take 20 seconds, like... It just doesn't work. If there were like 2 gens, maybe they could do something, but... Not at 4. Did I get rid of this pallet yet? Or... Yeah, I did. Alright. Once you're done with this, you'll get chainsawed. There you go. There's your hex points. Hello. Okay. Sure, you can have Hatch. It's only fair. It wasn't your fault that Buddy left you. Oh, she's in... Yeah. Come on, let's find you, Hatch. Come on. Alright, where is it? It's right over... here. There we go. I'm surprised on a little bit. Do you think he went next because he thought he was hacking, or do you think he was just that mad about getting found immediately? Because I feel like even if he got like insta downed by a saw, I don't know if he would have gone next. Because Billy on Meat Planet is not that good. I'm not quite certain how servers currently feel about Billy, honestly. He used to be the most popular killer before Overheat, but I feel like he's definitely... or before Overdrive, I mean. He's definitely fallen out of good graces since. So I'm not certain if he's full-on disliked at this point, or if he's just, like, mediocre killer. Because fundamentally, the way you play around him hasn't changed that much. He's just better. Maybe having the goal of overheating a Billy, like looping him around a rock long enough that he overheats, was really important in making it feel satisfying to play against him. Now that he gets rewarded for missing chainsaws, it's not as good. It's like the only thing I can really think of, aside from just like him being a stronger killer, that might be disincentivizing. It's just not... That's not right. What did I meant? I meant pop. I should make sure that I have at least one normal build. Probably do prop eruption. Trail of Torment is only okay-ish. Because I have... What this puts me as... You have the lore accurate build, which is absolute dog. You've got the no gen touching build. And you have the gen kick build. Feels about right. for the three kinds of builds, the varying levels of funny, from zero fun to medium fun to complete buffoonery. I mean, what is any of this? Nice thing about P9ing every killer is that I pretty much have a surplus on every add-on that matters for killers, regardless of if I played them a lot or not. Because Billy's somebody I don't play a lot, so I didn't put a lot of blood points into him. But even then I have, 80... minimum 48 of green add-ons and below. Sure, I could use maybe a couple more iridescents and purples, but like, it's not that big of a change, really. And since I generally don't like using Iris and purples, especially on killers that I don't play a lot of, it's fine. Killers that I play a lot of, I feel more likely to put on iridescence just because it's something about, eventually you just feel like you've gotten so good at the yellow and like the green and below add-ons, they're just like, I want a little bit more spice. Or maybe there's, you play them enough where you start needing more diverse builds. The Pelrose is better than the other swamp map, but still not my favorite. It still has 3 main buildings, it's just that there's a pretty big dip between them. Big meaty hit. That wasn't right. And now she gets the window. Oh, that might spell her doom. Yeah. I'm just gonna pick up the other way. Okay. Shoulder the burden on first hook is certainly a decision. You're exposed for how long? 60 seconds? I make that. Good fake, good fake. I think you vault. And there we go. I think that's the first time I've gotten it down against Shoulder the Burden exposed. It's because he just did it so quickly, plus I'm a mobility killer, so he just didn't really have the time not to. Hello. Not gonna go for the tunnel because I have a feeling it is off the record DS and other some such. Ooh. Nope. Wow, how did she do that? That is very impressive. Damn. Yeah. Alright. Which one is this? Laura, I don't want to go after him. Thank you. Yeah, it's that is true. It doesn't quite make the most sense. I mean, Hag literally just like slaps you, as opposed to Deathslinger running you through with a spear. Hell, Legion's knife does more damage than a lot of them since it puts deep wound during frenzy. Oh, Poglog. Well, I have Bamboozle, so who cares? I don't... Honestly, I don't even want to tunnel. You misaligned that very badly. I wanted to go after whoever unhooked her, I just didn't see them. Ooh, I feel a little bit bad. She doesn't have DS. Big... No. No, she's in main. Do I make that? Ooh, just barely. Oh, there she is. Okay. Yeah. He must just have a very dull blade. He never puts it to the grindstone, so it's just so worn down and chipped. I'll go after Yui. That the pommel is like a hammer, and just as strong as his hammer blade. She held W. No, that was bad. Hello. Not quite enough. I have no idea where he went. I thought I heard him going right, but he apparently went left. Oh, this is more progress than I thought. I lost everybody, no. Where are they? Okay, there's two people. Hello, Laura. You're dead. No, 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 no. Don't finish the gen. I need to down you. Ah, she swung out. That was really good. Do I have a close hook so I can still... Don't do it. Yeah, I dare you. Ah, you're kidding me. Okay, good. She was kidding me. Ah, she made it. Feels bad. And there goes your totem. I think it's a relit. Nope. So he's... Okay, so that gen is going to pop soon. I thought this was round enough. So over there's a blood pump in that corner right there. Huh? Weird elevation prevents me from kicking it on the sides. Where are... Hello. Yep. Good try. A fake sabotage? I'm not certain how, like, often people fall for fake sabotages, but for me it was like, I think it was supposed to be a fake hit tank. Because, like, if Yui was one hit away from getting out of my grasp, which I think she was, if you leave at the last second, then they swing, and then... Ooh, that was smart, but I think I get you here. And then she gets to save Yui without actually having to take the damaging stake. Although, honestly, I've probably fallen for a fake sabotage. Sometimes I see a survivor walking towards the hook, and my brain's just like, nope, turn the other way. I don't even register if they have a toolbox or anything. I'm just like, I'm not losing my hook, so I take like 3 extra seconds to go to a different hook. You should be right around here, yeah. 1. Oh, is this... I think it's Billy, this might be the better way to run it, but probably not for M1 killers. I don't think you make anything, yeah. Dead hard? Dead hard. Yeah, yeah, buddy. You looked back just a little bit too much. Yeah, that one was very close. This shit over here was at like 70 at one point. It was probably 1 blood can away from popping at one point. Medal of Man, Shoulder of the Bird. Interesting. Interesting build. Autodidact. This honestly, this feels like a Chaos Shuffle build. Oh yeah, that's one thing about Chaos Shuffle actually. You can get perks you don't own. I learned that last Chaos Shuffle because I got, what was it? I got the loot perk. The like play a musical instrument perk. And I don't own that Survivor. I kind of wish that they made that like a recurring thing where you could randomly get, like you'd throw in random on your build outside of Chaos Shuffle and it might be a new perk that you've never tried before. Just in normal queues. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised that there was no like licensing issues with that. Because I figure, because they used to do the little try a killer with no perks with the 1 offerings. But then they changed that, and I feel like it must have been for licensing reasons. But then if the perks are also licensed, you think you would have to make people pay for them to get them in Chaos Shuffle. Maybe they just didn't mention it in the in the meetings, so I didn't have to worry about it. Chaos Shuffle comes out like right after this event ends, doesn't it? Like maybe 2 days? March 4th. Okay, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 days of normal queues before Chaos Shuffle comes in. Wish it was just a little bit longer. It's not even a full week. I feel like there's too many events now, because... Hold on. Was there something before Blood Moon? Because like, soon before? Because 2VA happened right before Blood Moon, yeah? Was it like 2 or 3 months between those two instead of just a couple of days? It's up to November. So there's a couple of months between 2E8 and Blood Moon. I think I prefer the events where it's sort of incorporated into normal queues more. Like I feel like the snowman events are like my favorite type of event because it's just different enough that it feels venti, but not so different that I feel like I'm playing a completely different game. And of course, I don't have to deal with split queues. Obviously, I understand they want to do things that are more, you know, more... What's the word? Ambitious? Because things like bludgeons, obviously those can't be in normal queues. And Chaos Shuffle, you can't just... Well, actually, I feel like they could put Chaos Shuffle into normal queues if they just made it a button that you can click and equip Chaos Shuffle. Maybe it gives you a 50%. There's a Chaos Shuffle in March. Really? Oh, do you mean last year? You you confused me a minute. Wait, really? What was it this year? In March? I feel like I don't remember that. Maybe I was taking a break at the time. Bye-bye, Sable. God, I love Lethal. It's so good. My brain was completely off, and the Sable's brain was off because both of us were still at the beginning of the match and just bam, free down because Lethal Pursuer. I love it so much. You should get into that locker, Quentin. I don't want to talk about it. I can probably get you here, right? Yep. Don't show him Bamboozle for free. Walk around and pick him up. God, that is... If that right there doesn't express how fast some gens can go. I have so much pressure. Walk into my chainsaw, walk into my chainsaw, walk into my chainsaw. I don't even care that it was endurance. That was fun. DS? Wait, what? Wait, why did you... I guess she was just doing the normal thing. It was also DS, but... I think that's Lythe. Run into me? Yup. Ooh, I feel a little bit bad. I think this Sable might be a bit newer. I don't know, she knew about locker jukes. Hello, Quentin. Oh boy. Oh. Well. Is this a new Quentin? No, that's an old Quentin. Somebody did somebody's something. They healed under hook. I mean, I could go for Sable. It's very tempting. Once I eat a DS, I feel like I have to tunnel. Cause it's like, I already got punished for it. May as well full commit. Oh, how cool would it have been if I squeezed through him and hit the Sable?
I did kind of get stuck on him for a second. Yeah, she probably sees me. Yep. This is a T now. She does not go for the T. Hit her so she runs. Yeah, she's so zoned. Oh, Lithe. Right. Like somebody's here for a body block. Ooh, body block the wrong person. Feels bad. It didn't actually matter, but still. I probably could have chainsawed him. Meh, oh well. Oh wow, this is such a... I went the wrong side of the hill. Actually makes it out, so I'm going to force her to stagger. Oh well, you kind of have to take the hit there. She got into a lot more distance than I would have expected off of a stagger. I fucked that up. I kind of want to chase her the other way. Alright, fake the pickup. There's two people here. There's a good one. Hey, you can go ahead and get the pickup, that's fine. I'll take my... That was a fast pickup! That was like 2 seconds to pick up, what? That must have been We're Gonna Live Forever. She still shouldn't have Lithe yet. Actually, no way. I did hold her for a long time. Oh, I probably should have gone over the hill. Might have been able to hit him if I did. He touched the pump, so he shouldn't have any off-the-record shenanigans. Maybe if I was better. Hi Quentin. Just kind of came out of nowhere. You're also on Death Hook, so... Everybody but the Ace Tree is on Death Hook. I see him over by that bloodshed. He should still be playthings. Where are they? Okay. Did I even see them when chase started? Drop it? Yeah. They'll vault the window? No. Double back. Oh, the scratch marks disappeared. And bamboozle the window. Really? Well, this one hits. Syringe, huh? That was a good fake. Nope. No syringe for you. I don't care. You go down regardless. And now I know exactly where Quentin is. But he doesn't realize that I know. Oh me, oh my, where could this Quentin could possibly be? Hello. Ooh, sprint burst. I was very close to hitting him too. I just grazed the back of his jacket. That was maybe a bit much. He's gonna go for the Astrion hook, I think. Yep, he won't make it. Ooh, he actually might have been able to if he had a Styptic. Probably could have tanked the hit and then gotten the unhook. Hmm. Sometimes I'm just surprised about how many perks that are just so bad. There's some perks where I sort of understand that they're not great, but they serve some kind of a purpose. Like Blood Warden isn't a good perk, but at least I understand why it exists. Blood Echo, also not a great perk, but I understand why it exists. But then you have stuff like Beast of Prey and Bloodhound, and it's just like, if this wasn't a perk, there would be no change in the game. Because they don't actually do anything. Even Iron Grasp, like, it's a pretty weak perk, but at least it does something. Bloodhound, Beast of Prey is like, eh. Sometimes you can be like Ghostface in Stealth in Chase. After chasing somebody for like 10 seconds. And only once every 40 seconds. It's like, is that good? No. It's probably only like, what, 10 or so perks that really feel like they just have no reason to exist. And most of them are starter perks. Which I know is kind of the reason why they're bad, because they don't want to give, you know, super strong perks to new players, but also just doesn't feel right. Plus, they reworked some of them. I mean, Predator used to be one of those perks, but now it actually does something that's pretty good. So I feel like they could definitely do the same for just a couple more perks. Make Shattered Hope base kit already. Make this an actual perk and then make Shattered Hope base kit. Or something, I don't know. Make it do something in addition to being Shattered Hope, I guess, would also work. It just feels wrong. Zanshin's another one of those perks that, to be fair, Zanshin I feel like was actually pretty decent even before the buff. Now with the buff is actually a really good perk. Before, it was probably useful on like half of the killers. Like Trapper's good, Hag's good, Clown is good. Basically, anybody that has to think ahead in their chase could use Zanshin to some special and good effect. And then they added it where you get the aura reading, and now it's like a really good perk. Like, those killers, you know, they get to get even more benefits off of their Zanshin. And then killers who just want aura reading in general, you know, Nurse and the like, now they... Well, I guess Nurse maybe not so much because you don't really drop pallets against her, but like, Pyramid Head, great example of somebody who would never use the original Zanshin, but new Zanshin is actually pretty decent on him. So So I guess they have been slowly updating some of their older perks design. I do hope they keep doing that. Because Bloodhound and Beast Prey and a couple others here and there could definitely use just a little bit more oomph than what they have. Annotated blueprint. I saw 4 graybacks and I thought there was gonna be all BP offerings, but no. One that's only for self and one that's Killer Shack. Killer Shack and Hatch. Other way around. Hatch and Killer Shack. I think this is the better one, yeah. This is the better of the 2 Borgo maps. So 2 up here. He's going for Portal. Oh, I totally... Wait, what? I screwed that up very badly. I also messed up his life, though, so... Brother, what do you mean? How did that not break the pallet? Alright, this has to be a down, surely. He crouch teched me. Huh. Ooh, that's right! That's right, that's right, that's right! You grab them out of a portal, they can be healthy. I think that's the first time I've ever grabbed a person out of a portal, period, but definitely the first time I've ever grabbed somebody healthy out of a portal. Cut off the window. Nope, 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 no window for you. He had Shack Pallet, so... Guess who's giving me Shack Pallet? It's you. Come on, drop it. Thank you. Really? I thought I would have bounced off. It was the overhanging roof edge that messed with me. Oh. Ooh, I think that was actually a pretty good sequence from me. Hello, Sable. Walk into me, walk into me, walk into me. Haha! Maybe I should have started chainsawing. I think that would have been too greedy, but... I don't think this will be a... I don't know. I see her further apart than I thought. For some reason, I thought she wouldn't get a fast fault there. She was just waiting at the edge. That was smart. He did not realize that the bamboozle occurred. Nice try, but no crouch tech. Okay, she's still in the corner, so I want to keep her in the corner. Okay, she was healing. Fair enough. Oh, that was a really good fake. She should die here, right? Oh no, she has a pallet. I I might be able to do this. This fire barrel kind of messes me up. You don't... Surely you don't make it anywhere this time, right? Nah, you don't. She was looking at me like she had Dead Hard, but it's her first hook. Somebody on that gen. This one's at 70, worth a kick. Scratch marks. Yep. I don't know why, but for some reason I thought that wasn't going to be a fast fall. Oh, this is Dwight's death hook. I tried. I messed that one up. I disagree. I think I should zone him this way. We have off the record? Why are you trying to take hits? That was some interesting auto aim. Ah. All right. We'll give Dwight his extra hook. Fair enough. I tried to miss because I feel like she has Dead Hard. She's giving off all of the Dead Hard vibes, but I guess I should have just played for the hit instead. No Dead Hard. She really gave off Dead Hard vibes. Are you doing the totem? Am I crazy? Yeah, it was just the kindling sound. They should be right behind here. Oh, they came out of the portal and went that way. That's Serena, no! She's the only one That was really bad. She's the only one I don't want to chase. Does she even know I have Bamboozle? Reassurance feels bad. Dropped it? Break. Portal? Yeah. Sooner or later I have to deal with down here. What? Oh, man. Really? Okay. He probably crouch checked me again, honestly. What did I hit? I need an explanation on that one, game. I genuinely, it looks like I just bounced off of a crouching Dwight. Hello, Alucard. Nobody else is here. Or if they are, they're hiding. Hello, Zarina. The gens are like 99s. I don't think there's really going to be a good way for me to defend them. You're still down here. Alucard may also still be down here. Yep, they're both down here. She crouched. No. Yeah. Oh, this is not the room I thought it was. I thought that that was this room. Bro, I'm winning the mind games and losing the hits. That was bad. How am I this bad? They're gonna finish that gen any second now. Okay. There is Sable. I need to go straight back to... Oh wait, they're both upstairs. Okay, so I have to teleport out. Oh no, where's the teleporter? No, how do I get out of here? Okay, here's stairs. Close enough. Zarina was on nearby that... Oh wait. I'm actually incredibly disoriented. I have no idea where each of them are. One of them was right here. That much I know, but where the other one is, I have no idea. Okay, so there's no way she makes it out of here. Ooh, that was pretty good. And Alucard probably goes out. If he's on the other gate, he's fine. Yep. Well, if he does this, then maybe not. I can just like sit here. All I have to do is not give him a chance to go to the gate. I screwed that up. Just refresh Bamboozle, why not? Okay. I just need to hit this one chainsaw. Perfect. With no obstacles in the way, I was able to just barely get him. He was pretty close. I think if he crouched, he honestly might have dodged me. Oh, there was a styptic somewhere in there. I don't think I ate that. I think this next match is probably going to be my last one for the day. 4 million points to spend on somebody. I don't know who. That's like 3.5 prestiges. Sadako, Ghosty, and Pig are my highest prestiges at the moment. I'm just
I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to just wait until they release a new killer that speaks to me. The issue is that then I'm then I just spread the current blood points out randomly. And I just don't need to do that. I don't know. It is tough to choose just one killer to prestige, because without the Blood Moon it probably takes like a solid month, right, of normal games to get maybe to prestige 100. Even then I'm not certain if that would be enough. Because during the Blood Moon I prestiged Nurse, Bubba, Freddy, and then like demo through Houndmaster, except for Sadako and Scully. So that's... Wait, actually, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 23 killers that are prestiged from Prestige 6 to Prestige 9. So even that is only... Wait, 23 times 3. Even that's only 69 Prestige levels. So even during this whole Blood Moon, which I've actually played quite a bit of, I have not... I wouldn't... If I like pooled all of them into a single killer, I wouldn't have gotten a Prestige 100 from. I only have 3 Bloody Party streamers left on him. I could run out on Bloody Party streamers on most of my killers. It's weird. You gain 300,000 blood points per match, or so-ish, about somewhere around there. But I feel like I get less than 1 Bloody Party streamer per 300,000 points I spent. Aw, man, I'm the only one who brought bonus. I can't believe you guys. Bringing your selfish eyes and your your selfish cakes and your ineffective eyes. Yay, Toba. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello. Ooh, if I was better. Oh man, that bothers me so much. I think I kill you here. Ooh, disagree game. Okay, I'm gonna leave her. Ugh. I should find 2 people over here. Or not.
I tried to do a really fast fake there. Ooh, wait. Yes, that was such a good play. That was perfectly executed. Oh man, I don't see anybody with barbecue. Wait, actually, I think I might have seen one person on that gen. Yeah. They were just behind it, so I could only but barely make them out. I do hope they change survivor auras eventually, because the red on red does not work for me. I keep thinking that it's just a really big gen. Come on. Ah, I almost got Claudette. Oh wait, I may still get Claudette. Oh, head on. Man, that's no fun. I get better when I win. When I have all the cards in my hand. She drops the pallet here, methinks. This should be a down. Oof, okay. Well, not if I am bad. I could tell she was gonna pre-drop it. There we go. The best way to dodge was left, so I made sure to give myself just a little bit of extra room on the one side to curve into the left. This is the only aura I see. But what if he stayed there? Wouldn't that have been cool? I saw the window and my brain panicked so completely. Huh? Was that quick and quiet or a slow vault? You're so rude. Okay. Not sure why Claudette stopped playing the game. She just stood there and then got rid of her off the record by sabotaging. Nah, he made distance. Ooh, that was actually really close to being good. I mean, you're dead here, Sable. Never mind, I took too long to start revving. Ooh, that is at 99. Ooh, that was nice. I don't think she was expecting the overdrive speed. So there's one gen left, maybe. Oh, really? I haven't downed her? Disagree. I need a little bit more distance. Oh, that was so close. Alright, I'm leaving to go back to that gen. Man, I keep bumping. Which I really shouldn't be. Oh, I totally don't know where I hooked her. So I just wasted a bunch of time coming back here. No. This gen is untouched. You're kidding me. Hello, Sable. Window. Walk into me? Nice. Oh boy. She had off the record. I did not realize she had off the record that whole time. Probably should have looked for barbecue. Oh, this was not good. I don't think I've even hooked you yet. I should have chased her the other way. Regardless, I should still chase her the other way so she didn't get the fast fault in the window. Nope. Alright. Leave her so I can try and defend the hook. Why am I being so bad right now? This is not that difficult. These are like really simple chainsaws. Let's just go for the full back row, sure. There we go. This time I played around the very obvious, what's it called? Head-on. This one is still regressing. I know nothing about the top gen. This one has been touched. I don't know who or by where or when or whatever. I don't think I can get her down in a speedy way. Oh, I went the wrong way. She drops this here. She doesn't have anything else. Like she has shack window. Oh no, pallet's still up. And then I fake it. Perfect. Oh yeah, that gen popped. Maybe I get one more? Wait a minute, these scratch marks go towards her. I didn't see anybody in the aura on barbecue. Oh, there you are. You actually blended in really well. Ah, that wasn't even a difficult chainsaw. There we go. Okay, give me the info. Which gate is he at? Oh, that works too. Okay. Successful day of billying. I feel much more comfortable on him now, I think, than I did when I started the day. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end stream here. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.